Hi, welcome back to i46 in Telford. This event comes just a week after Gamescom in Germany, where Catz launched a brand new keyboard. This is it here. It's the S.T.R.I.K.E 7. It's one of the most extreme gaming keyboards I've ever seen, and put it simply, it's far too advanced for me. So I've tracked down a pro gamer who's here. It's Josh from Team Dignitas, aka Lumpy. So Josh, talk us through the keyboard and all of its features.
Well, this keyboard comes with a variety of add-ons that you can all see. Everything is being displayed here at i46. You've got everything from the wrist rests to the palm pads, to the extra keys, to the Venom touchscreen display. I'm going to give you a brief overview. This keyboard is, obviously very crazy with all its little bits, but a lot of it comes, the main centerpiece is the Venom touchscreen. A lot of things can be done through the touchscreen, such as controlling music, controlling your sound on your computer, from actually launching apps, for running macros, and also monitoring your own voice over IP services, TeamSpeak. So let's dive straight in and show you everything about the keyboard. You have some extra mouse buttons or control buttons on the side, ranging from Shift, Control, Return and Delete, so you actually have an extra set of keys if you wish to use them. The palm rest comes with an extra aim precision button and also a clockwise and anti-clockwise scroll wheel, and obviously you have the attachable wrist rests, and then you have the main keyboard itself. The keyboard itself is very basic. It splits into two parts. You've got the numpad on the side and also the main separate keyboard, so if you don't want to use the numpad, you can just use the basic standalone keyboard as itself. And also on the extra numpad we have a selection of C keys or programmable macro keys that would usually appear on the right hand side of the keyboard, but Catz have actually put them on the right hand side, which I think is a lot better because it's less clutter on the left hand side, and it's just, you don't always use them, so it's always good, and also because you've always got the attachable keys anyway. So let's dive straight onto the Venom display. There are a variety of options. You've got your launch app icon, your music icon, your volume. You can change the backlighting so you can make it all different colors, very pretty. We also got a stopwatch, a clock, a sand timer. You can also lock your Windows button. So if you can see, I can actually hit Windows. If I hit this, it locks it, so I can't hit Windows while I'm gaming. Always kind of frustrating when you're a gamer and you hit the Windows key and end up alt-tabbing yourself in the most important moments. Kind of annoying. And then you've also got the settings as there. You can change the region, you can configure the display, and also set how long it takes for the screen to go into backlighting to drop. You've got the macro display. You have the journal where you can actually type in little notes to yourself. If you need to make a quick note, you can always change it. And also your TeamSpeak icon, which of course we haven't got TeamSpeak on here, but this would display all your current people inside of your TeamSpeak server. We also have a variety of buttons on the display itself. We have a volume, mute mic, and mute sound key. There are also two USB ports on the back of the Venom display, and also there are two volume adjustment buttons and the back button for the Venom. And also you have the three profile buttons. This keyboard comes with three available profiles, which I'll show a bit more in depth in a minute. But this allows you to change them on the fly, which is great, which means you can have multiple profiles for different things. So say you're playing your FPS and you have a set profile for that, you can have it on profile 1. Then you want to switch to some RTS, play some StarCraft, you can then move it to profile 2. And then say you want to play some MMOs like WoW or Guild Wars 2, you can always switch the program through it. It's really cool to have it on the fly like that, so you can have a very broad style of macros, not have to cram it all into one profile. So if I show you the program itself now, this is the thing you'll get when you get the S.T.R.I.K.E 7. You have the programming tab, which shows all the peripherals from the attachable keys to the Venom display macro. There's 2 pages for that, the thumb rest, and also the programmable keys on the numpad, and the 3 different modes that they show you. Everything is macro. You can make your own macros in there. So if I can show you, I will make a quick macro here for the button 1 of the macro page. As you can see, I can just go, it will follow any key press I press. So if I press Shift H, it shows Shift H, like that. And then that is literally the macro. It will then program that onto that button if I hit OK. So I can now call it Hexus, and that is now programmed onto this button. I can then also change the icon if I want to. I can go onto the icons, and as you can see, it's highlighted here. If I click this and then click any of these icons, so let's go with the shooting star, hit save, it is now saved that as a macro profile. So if we go activate profile and hit onto the macro section, you can see that it is now appeared on the display. So if I'll go back to that in a second. If we now move over to the launcher side, this is a similar page that allows you to launch applications from the display. So you can show that if I wanted to say have WordPad open on a button press, I can have it set, it's all here, hit apply, go to the applications button on the Venom display, and watch how fast this is. It is incredible how fast this actually reacts. If I hit that, boom, it's open for me in this page. It's really fast. So if I now go back to my macro, and as you see, you can have your macros doing different things for you. So, you know, really cool little features like that, and it's all really simple. You know, it takes a few minutes just to understand, which is absolutely amazing. And I really give props to Mad Catz for doing that, and Cyborg for making that possible for us. I'll show you quickly some more macroable stuff. And as you can browse your apps, if I want to launch StarCraft 2, click that, boom, hit apply, head back to the display, and StarCraft launch. That's how easy it is. It's absolutely fantastic. There are some more, you know, the more you learn with the Venom strike system, the more you get used to it and the more you show. These are some very basic features, and obviously you will learn if you ever buy this that it will just broaden your horizons to the amount of customization you can have to this keyboard, and it is fantastic. So highly recommended product.
Brilliant. Okay, Josh, thanks very much for that walkthrough. It's an incredible keyboard, but you do need to be a serious gamer to even consider this. It's available to buy now, and it costs £250.